I don't know. I can't see the future. And in terms of my feeling, I feel that in the last 7 years of living in the Netherlands and working very actively on these topics, I feel like there has been a change. There's been a shift in consciousness. There's been more sort of mainstream concern on these topics, and really just a lot more action going on. So that's very positive. The question of whether it's enough, I don't know yet, because it's definitely not enough right now. There need to be much larger scale changes happening. But the question is, you know, when things when they start growing exponentially, then it's possible that this sort of change in consciousness will start to really pick up and will create a much larger shift. And I don't know if that's going to happen, that sort of tipping point of transformation. If it does, then I think we can be okay. Everything will work out. But it's equally likely that we won't hit that acceleration of change, and there will be some sort of collapse of some form. And that doesn't mean that everything will collapse. It just means that the way that we've built civilization currently will reduce in complexity. And when that happens, when civilization reduces in complexity, it can no longer support as many people or as much infrastructure, and you end up with conflict and war and other problems. And I don't think humans will go extinct as a result of that. I think there will be pockets of population that are still fine. Everything will continue in some form. It's a question of how will it continue? Will we use that as an opportunity to reinvent things and really set things up in a different way, or will we just start doing the same things over again? I don't know. So first of all, I don't know if that scenario is going to happen at all. Maybe we're just going to fix everything somehow and really transform the way things are operating. And if it does, I don't know how it's going to work out. But it's, yeah, I mean, interestingly enough, there was a study that I just read like a few weeks ago that stated that based on all the statistical risks that we're facing, it is more likely for any individual to die in a human extinction event than in a car accident at this point, which is actually quite shocking. But this is coming out of very established, and this doesn't mean that there's going to be such a thing going on, but that's just interesting to think about the number of sort of risks that we face for various reasons. Part of them created by our own design.